Welcome back, awesome action toy fans and subscribers. I have here a Aliens vs Predator Eldar Predator by Microman. This is supposed to be in their 118 scale, but he will be a little bit short for 118 for a Predator, because a Predator's like, what, 7 foot tall or whatever. He's supposed to have like 30 points of articulation. That's going to be a lot. Microman normally has really good articulation. He looks cool. The only thing that's a bit worrying is he has his weapons on these sprues, and you know, you got to cut them off and you get worried if breakages, but it does look rather cool. And I reviewed the other day the Alien Queen. I'll stick her in suggested videos. She's pretty cool as well, but she's in their Micro Action series, so she's scaled down to about the same size as him, but in reality she'll be like really big. Okay, so let me get my trusty blue knife, which I've been using for years and it's still sharp. Cut this tape off, then open up and see what it's like, though I'll probably pause the video when I remove the things from the sprue, because that'd be a bit boring, I think. And that'll take a little while as well, so let's see. I think that's it. Let's have a look. Okay, so that is off. Nice card. That's good that you can open it without ruining the packaging. So here we have, dropped something. It's two-tone on some of the weapons, which is nice. Here's instructions. So we have handle color and the silver color, but the painting is not great because where the sprue attaches, if it's got a color, it's sort of not, it'll be silver. But you got like, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things there. You've got, it comes with 2 extra sets of hands. He looks really good. These mandibles are too close, but better they're slightly further out. Another sprue here. And we have more. What's this? That's 1, 2, 3, 4, another 5 things, and is that 10? And then we have here, what is this? Some mini skulls, which are pretty cool. And we have a base for his feet. But on the instructions, unless I'm missing something, am I missing something? So apparently, maybe this is from a different figure. There's the shoulder cannon, but I can't see a shoulder cannon in these parts here, unless it is silver, and I didn't realise. That's no shoulder cannon on there. Let's look here, and there's no visible shoulder cannon on there too. What's in this one? Oh, that's just like fishing wire for his skull necklace. Okay, so I am going to open up these instructions very quickly and see if it shines any light on that. Okay, open instructions. Ooh, okay, there you go. Let's have a quick look. Unless it's inside his packaging, I can't see where that shoulder cannon is, but it shows you where everything goes. I think this is actually showing the different predators you can get from this series, so not all with him. Okay, so let me open this and see what he's like. Anything else there? Just a tab there. He's out. And we have these. Do I take the hands out or do I leave them? Let's have a look. Hands are quite rubbery, which is nice. thing of Microman is the plastic on the figures deteriorates quite fast, and so it cracks quite easily and breaks quite easily. So I did actually see a Predator, another one. I'm not sure if it's the same one as this on Taobao, and it came with a broken leg, and I thought, oh, I'll buy that and fix it, and I was too late. Someone else bought it. Okay, so let's look at the figure first of all. That looks really nice. Not as nice looking as the higher ones. I reviewed a couple of higher ones, and I'll stick one or two of them up there, just videos. But they will have much better articulation. Have a look at that. Let's see if he can stand up. He does look good. The only thing I would add paint to his mandibles, because they are just the same pretty much colour as the rest of him, and they don't stick out far enough for my liking. But the hair, that sort of dreadlocked hair, does look particularly good on the back there. He's a bit heavy on backwards, he wants to fall backwards. Okay, now quick checking this again. Does he have a mask that comes off? Okay, so some of them come with a mask which you can replace the head, the Predator mask. He doesn't come with a mask in his packaging. That was one of the other ones, I assume. Oh no, I'm telling a lie. On his shoulder, here's the mask here. Does that come off? Or is that fixed? Oh, now I'm getting so confused. Got to look at instructions again. That appears to be fixed, that mask there. And I'm not even sure if it's big enough to fit. Yeah, it comes off, but it's not one to fit. It's just got a latch there, so I don't think that it would actually... Yeah, it won't fit. This is a different fit. This is just a push down, which is a shame. That'd be nice, but it's good that that can come on and come off quite easily. Okay, let's look at his articulation. So it's going to lose a lot of this hair. You know, it's quite loose, which is nice, but he can look left and right. He can get an up and a down and a side to side. The cape moves quite a bit too. In fact, you can take that off if you take his head off. Shoulders, not going particularly far. Okay, that one goes there. He doesn't get 90 degrees, unfortunately, due to the sculpt. Bicep bend, he gets way over 90 degrees with a double elbow joint. He gets a tighter arm bend than me, probably, just about. So that's really good, elbow bend there. He has trunk, so he can go tilt forwards and backwards, side to side, and he can turn from the trunk, also from the waist. Hips, pretty good, and then the sculpt gets in the way. Great looking figure. His joints are a little bit loose. He has twist from the hip. He has a double kneecap, but the sculpt to get in the way, but he still gets really, really tight there. Ankles, he can turn, he can swivel, and he can do a really nice tippy toe. Bum, 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 bum. But his dorsal flexation, his Michael Jackson, is going to be ruined by the sculpt. And really want a good dorsal flexation when he's so back heavy. So he can't actually go much, he can't go any more forward than that, which is a shame. And then his hands, he has a bicep swivel, sorry. His hands can turn, and he has this articulation on both hands. And his hands are quite rubbery. Here's a great looking figure. Okay, so let me stand him up so you can have a better look at him while I look at his instructions. I get bored looking at my ugly face. He's better looking than me, if I'm honest. Okay, so this can attach to his big claw thing, to his arm there. I've got the little, somewhere, where did I put it? The wire and the little skulls. I can make the necklace to go around him. The round silver thing can attach to his belt. Why is it showing all these things but there's no gun? And I really am missing this again. It seems like everything that I'm looking for, or everything on this instructions he has except the gun and the mask. And I really would like the shoulder gun and the mask, you know, that look really, really cool. You think of the Predator weapons, you always think of that shoulder gun. Zip, zip, zip. Okay, so level 1 looking. So that is definitely not a gun, that's definitely not a gun, definitely no gun in there or shoulder mount for it to go on. And then this one again is definitely no gun again. So that is confusing me why it would show. Okay, let me just check the box again. Yep, he doesn't come with a gun, so that would be from another figure. But I guess they just make this the same for all the figures. So these parts, I don't think I'll take off now. I'd rather get some proper clippers, not even a knife, and clip off properly. Just wish they went on these same sprue. And the thing is, the plastic has got a little bit of bend, but it will snap. So that's another concern. Something I'm not really happy about with these. You know, I mean, these are great figures, but that's what they are. They're figures, not really toy play with pew 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 toys, because these things will break quite easily. Okay, so let me see how easy it is to change. It's actually just be a push, a pull out and push in. Yeah, that's easy enough. Though getting that next hand in is quite not as easy as I would like. It's quite easy to take the head off, and they've got the hair in 2 parts, you can see. So with the hands, if you look, you have a small peg, then this wrist part. This wrist part is what's going to keep it in place. The peg just goes a bit deeper in, because the peg itself has got very little friction. But getting that wrist part and the peg lined up, there we go. That's in, that's nice. Let's try another hand again. Let's try this one. There we go. So it's a bit tricky to swap the hands around, but it's okay. And his hands get a really good bend both ways. This is a fantastic looking figure. I will see if I can get the other ones in the range too, to get more Predators. I'm going to stand him up and then compare him to some other figures in 1/18 scale, so you can see how he scales. Let me try and get him to stand up nice and straight. He doesn't want to stand. Come on, big boy, you can stand. Okay. I say okay, then he wants to fall over again. Okay, so first I'm going to compare him to one of the Master Rider figures from the Shadow Box toys you can get. And I love this figure a lot. And see, the Predator is taller, but not really Predator height taller. And he will be in suggested videos. He's a really cool figure, and they're quite cheap. Well, in Asia, they're quite cheap. Overseas, not sure how much they cost, but they're really nice. Now let's use a Joy Toy, which a lot of you will be familiar with. So the Joy Toy is actually about this, maybe a millimeter taller than the Predator. And again, this guy will be in suggested videos. He's a great figure, great articulation. But I don't mind the fact they're the same height. Just that if he was like sort of this tall, he would look really good. In fact, you know, I did a review a while back for is it a Jazz? Maybe it was a Jazzwares. I can't remember if it was Jazzwares. A Street Fighter Sagat. It was like this tall. If you could customize one of them to a Predator, it looks so cool. And then I will compare lastly with a fantasy custom I'm working on using Fortnite figure parts and my trusty blue knife, which I'm cutting bits off and whatnot. And you can see compared to the Fortnite figure, he's about the same height again. Really nice looking figure. Just his scaling is not big enough. And his joints are a little bit loose, but the paintwork is great. And it's a bit too easy to take apart. You know, that head comes off really easy. That part comes off really easy, and then, you know, you can just, if you're into customizing these figures, then great. But I think it'd be nice if it was just a little bit stiffer, because then it'd feel a lot more, or rather, it'd be a lot easier for your posing and whatnot, without having to worry about things falling off and being loose. And also, it's like his one leg is longer than the other slightly, is what it feels like. Maybe his hips just aren't aligned. And the other thing again is these ankles. He doesn't get enough dorsal flexation, really, that might do it there, to stand up all the time. Okay, you see he's leaning over already. It should be like here, but he's like there. Let's try and get his waist a bit straight and see if that fixes it. Okay, that's better. Nice figure, just a shame that the joints are a bit loose and he's not scaled a bit bigger. Okay, this is Awesome Action Toys. I'm signing out saying please like, share and subscribe. I'll be back soon with more awesome action toy videos. Boop, for you. Stay happy, keep collecting. Bye-bye.